I've been in branding for the past 9 years and I've worked with over 300 brands. The truth of the matter is, I think 90%, maybe even higher than that, all the brands that I see, they fail and they don't make it. We focus mainly on the smaller to medium-sized companies, those really looking to set their footing. And these are the biggest mistakes that we see. The first biggest mistake is assuming that their product is enough, right? That the fact that they have a good product and they think that that's good enough to get them to the market and that people will notice them and magically their demand will magically be there without spending any money on marketing and branding. So a lot of businesses are blindsided when they come in. They focus a lot on their operations and they focus a lot on their product development, and they think that that's enough, right? Because they think that they're solving a market gap. But the truth is, if you don't spend any on marketing, on awareness, on social media, and bringing attention to your company, no matter how good a product you have, your business is going to fail. The second mistake that I see is them spending too much of their attention trying to build too many channels at once. So they spend money on paid ads, they spend a lot of money on social media, they spend a lot of money on Google, but that kind of approach is very fragmented. You don't really know where exactly you're putting your attention, and you don't really have a strategy to go. You're just spraying and praying and hoping that something will hit and that you will find success. But the truth is that a lot of businesses, they're very channeled to certain strategies. For example, if you're a B2B business and you're trying to go on social, that might probably be the wrong move, right? Because pay-per-click advertising and high-intent Google search is going to be the one that brings the most money back for you and the most ROI. So that's one of the big mistakes that a lot of companies make. They just try everything and they scatter their attention when they avoid that one thing that's going to bring them the biggest ROI. And the third biggest mistake that I see most businesses make is underestimating the cost of how much marketing will be. A lot of them come in and they think, oh, I spend 1,000 ringgit a month, sometimes even up to 3,000 ringgit a month, and they expect massive ROI. But really, as you're establishing a company, you need to be ready to burn. Right? You need to be ready to burn money on building awareness, on getting people to know your name before you actually start to do conversion-based strategies. You really have to go in and you have to spend the money and bring in the attention and start small, hoping that, if you make certain amount of ROI just on your first couple of marketing activities alone, that's good enough. But if you're trying to really, make a 3x ROI from your first initial spend, that's a dream, right? And marketing is only getting more and more expensive as more people enter the market, especially in Asian markets nowadays. A lot of businesses are good and they're even tackling big companies like L'Oreal. So you see Skintific and the amount of money they spend and the amount of attention and awareness that they build, that's the level of money, investment, and time that you need to spend if you want your business to be as big as something like Skintific. And it doesn't happen overnight. So if you're a business trying to grow and looking to grow, you can contact us. So we specialize in helping companies really set their footing and foundation and growing.